Hi everyone. I'm here with Chris and Shez and Jane, and we've been having a conversation tonight about our sessions for the retreat. And we're just closing the meeting, and I've asked permission to record this little piece just to come back to something we were starting to share about the introduction piece to each of your sessions. And so we've started to talk about things like letting people know in your group when you start your session whether or not you have an expectation that everyone's voice be heard, or whether you're okay with silent witnesses being participants to help hold the space for your circle, that it's actually okay if people that you're fine, and that you can let people know that you're encouraging of people being able to participate and just pass if they get asked to contribute. Was there anything else that we were starting to share that we thought would be valuable to record?
The ancestral one. Acknowledgement of country.
Yeah, acknowledgement of country, where you are. So maybe even just naming where you are. If you're in Australia, where you are, state, city, country, or if you're not in Australia, because we have actually a couple of attendees, one from Vietnam coming. So it's super exciting, but actually just acknowledging where you are in the world, and then naming First Nations people as the traditional custodians of the land on which you're coming in from. And it might be something you want to ask your circle to check in. Hi, would you say where you're coming in from? And yeah, the land on, if you know it. And so if you're wanting to have that as part of your check-in, it might be a genuinely considerate thing to send a message to your attendees beforehand to let them know that you might like to ask them that as part of their check-in too, because then they can find out if they don't know. Does that make sense, what I've just shared?
Mm-hmm. And with our names on the screen, what I like to do is invite people to put their name and their location.
Oh, that could work really well.
I'd probably put Shez and Melbourne, or maybe Muralbark, or yeah.
That's a lovely way of just shortcutting that piece of the introduction, so we can get a sense of where everybody's coming in from. And maybe it isn't that you're going to offer a check-in time of like, where are you coming in from? But at least then everyone has a sense of that.
Yeah, the presencing of place.
Yeah.
I think the 3 dots, when I go to the top right of my image, there's the mute button and 3 dots. And if I click on the 3 dots, then there's a drop-down menu, which is rename, and I can do, I'm going to do it live, Shez hyphen.
Hi, Shez Muralbark, Victoria. Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Or I could just do Melbourne to keep it simple. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you. And that also supports those of us who are attending who might have our husband, be using our husband's screen. Like, it'd be wonderful if we updated so that we do know it's, Shez has dropped out. Something's happened. Her internet's dropped out, perhaps. So yeah, look, I think we've covered the essence of it, and I'm guessing Shez will jump back in a sec so we can all say goodbye, but I might finish the recording there, and perhaps we can just comment under this video on Facebook. I'll post it on our Facebook page, and then we can comment underneath if we think of other things that we would like to support each other with on this particular issue of having those check-in time, or how to support your group landing. That's how I would name it, how to support your group arriving. Yeah. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.
Thanks, Karen.